Yes, guys, and welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102, the World King, part 17. You can see from the length of this video, this is not your update. This is not your average update. This is going to be a live stream. All being well, touch wood. We're going to start in 10 minutes, 2 p.m, here on the 8th of January 2025. Okay, so I thought I'd do the stream, and I thought I'd record it at the same time and upload it as a part, because I think what happens is, anyone that keeps an eye on the story, they go from part to part, and sandwiched in there somewhere, I've done a stream, so it could be a little bit off, you know, it could throw you off a little bit. So, in respect of the parts perspective, this is part 17. Part 17, and I will give you a recap in a moment. First things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live first. We're going to go live straight onto onto YouTube. So this is going to take me about 1 minute or so, guys. It's going to take me about 1 minute. We go live, and I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way a couple of days ago when I did a stream where I went live on OBS first, not thinking that when you go live on OBS, it's connected to my YouTube. So it went live before I'd even connected anything on YouTube, which made no sense. And then Gary Johnson says on the stream, he goes, "Did you get your pillar?" Because I'd shouted out to my daughter, "Throw me a pillar downstairs." And Gary had said, "Did you get your pillar?" And I'm thinking, hey, what the fuck's that all about? How does he know about my pillar? And it turned out that it was actually already live. So it was really fucking bizarre. It really was bizarre. So I'm hoping now, we are already streaming, I think we're all good. And I think the most important thing is just sort of, it's easier going forward if I record my streams and upload them as parts. Streams are not the most stablest things in the world. If you're watching this as a video on an upload, then just persevere and bear with me, guys. 8 minutes to go until Matt is due. And we are now to the back end of season 20 on this game. First things first, let me just pull up the stream on my phone. It's always handy to have it on my phone. I think I can do a little bit more acknowledging. Continuous. Why the fuck? Of course I'm going to continue. Right. Okay. That's all good. Yeah. So we have found it. We are going. Right. We have got there. So. That's all good. Just got to keep an eye on our stream as well. Make sure. So we're up to the business end, well, the very much business end of season 20, and you can see where we're at. So you may recall. I don't know if you recall from the last stream. Well, the last stream had it all, didn't it? The last stream had us moving. So that's where we're at then for me. Now I don't know how this is pronounced. So I just say Bruges, but you've got Club Bruges, and is it Circle Bruges? Is that how you pronounce it? Circle Bruges? Circle Bruges? We'll just say Bruges. And we've had a great season. It's not over yet. Genk are right on our tail. 10 games to go. They're 9 behind. Now, it's a bit of a shitter, really, because you'll see we've got Genk in the semi-final. And let me remind you, Genk are our former club. We're in the Europa League still, but we got knocked out of the Champions League, and it was harsh in the Champions League. Let me show you that's why it was harsh. We actually only lost one game, and that was the last game of the group. That was brutal. That really was brutal to get knocked out of the Champions League, but it is what it is. You know, we were knocked out fair and square, I guess. You know, we paid the price. We thrashed PSV in both games, and we got 2 draws against Real Madrid. So it was a bit shit. It really was a bit shit to get knocked out, but. Well, and of course, let me remind you, we lost our opening game, the equivalent to the Charity Shield against Genk, 2-1. I was seething at that. I was fucking seething. That's why I was seething. And if you think I was seething at that, when I played Genk in the league, over here, right, they did the same fucking thing, motherfuckers. And then we played Genk fairly recently, and we edged them 1-0. Mega Dante has arrived in the house! Yes, Mr. Dante, how you diddling? How are you doing? You're right in time here, mate, because I've only just started. And as I started, I thought, shit, I've not messaged you and said I'm doing a stream. Sometimes it just fucking passes me, so I really apologise about that. But here you are. Hopefully, mate, you've got them notifications on. I don't know how consistent those notifications are, you know, about hit the notification and it will alert you. I don't know how consistent they are, I really don't. We are still waiting for Matt to join on Hamachi. You're lucky I get notifications. Do you know what? That is a compliment. You get notifications about me. How do you like that? How do you like that? So, anyway, back to the subject in hand. We're coming to the end of season 20, and that's where I'm at. We're in the Cup semi-finals, and we're going to play Genk, and we're looking good. 10 league games to go. Let's go then over to Matt. Alan Partridge Esquire. Love it. So this is Matt. Matt, right now, there's no doubt his two biggest rivals this season was always going to be Olympiacos. Now, if I've not said that correctly, fuck you, Gary Johnson. Olympiacos and AEK. They were always going to be his biggest rivals. Olympiacos because they've done, there you see, that's why. And AEK because AEK have got a fucking shitload of money from somewhere. And they've got a hell of a high-value team. I feel that Matt could make a challenge this season. He's had his 7 signings, and yeah, they might not be top shelf, but the rest of the league isn't really top shelf. And there's always a good chance that his rivals could slip up, and that's what's been happening. There's still a long way to go, and I say long way. It's actually the smallest league in the world, I think. 26 games, so 7 league games to go, and of course anything can happen here. They weren't in Europe, and they are in the FA Cup equivalent semi-final, and. Fucking hell, what have I gone to that for? They are in the semi-final of the Greek Cup, where they're going to play a game. Now, this is your typical CM bullshit, isn't it? That is your typical CM bullshit, that you get AEK on 2-legged semi-final, and you've got them in the middle. That is such bullshit. But hey-ho. So, for me, I just want to sign off on this leg. I really do. We made one big fuck up. Now, I knew this guy was going to leave on a Bosman, and I knew that I accepted that, but to lose Lambert on a Bosman is a fucking kick in the teeth. This bastard would not sign a new deal, because I sold a player that I didn't want, and he was unhappy at the sale of that player. And then it looked like he would take a contract, because when I went to offer contract, it actually gave me the option to increase the amount of money. But at that stage, it came within 6 months. So fucking Liverpool came in, and then every Tom, Dick and Harry came in for him, and the prick eventually agreed his move to Inter. Normally, I don't like to keep playing players that are leaving, but you can't, can you? You cannot get rid of him. So I've got to accept it. It's a fuck up my end. It really is. I think we ended it when I played a weakened team. Yeah, we just finished that. So that being said, I have got some great players coming through. We've got some fucking beauties. Now, this is really, with a preparation that I'm going to be here next season, I have to really purchase and prepare for that, because you don't ever know. I might not win the league, and so on and so on. So we've got this guy coming. Is it Liam's might pull out that guy. Might pull out of him, but we've got him coming for on a Bosman. How long are you streaming for? Probably about an hour or so, mate. Probably about an hour. We've got, is it Ravan? And I think Ravan is the AMC replacement. He's fucking brilliant. I like the look of him. We've got him for something like 5 million and an additional load more money after X amount of appearances on internationals. We've got Mateo Pejic. You may remember him. That is Guardiol, I'm pretty sure. And I've been looking to get him for a while. And if I move, I'm fucking cancelling that deal. I want this cunt to come with me, because he's great. We've got Michael de Graaf. Now, we're probably going to maybe pull out of him. He is actually a 180 on the night. He's got a PA of 180 at least, and he looks good, but he's just never done it. Not for me, and he just doesn't really step it up. I don't know. We'll see. And then we've got this guy, Jovanovic, and I mean, his anticipation is 36, and he's another AMC, so he's not really been brilliant, but I don't really want to let them go. I really don't. So we've got 3 defenders coming. 3 defenders and 2 AM and 2 AMCs. If I was to let them deals go through, I'd probably want a striker and a goalkeeper as well. I feel like we've got plenty on the wing. Cast your mind back, we've got the Phil Foden regen, and he's just been a fucking flop for me. James Hamilton, he's been an absolute flop. And the funnily enough about this flop is he was a flop from the moment go. The very first game, I don't know if I was streaming. I think I was, weren't I? The very first game of the season, the Charity Shield thing, he got red carded. And he got an 8-game ban. He got an 8-game cup ban. Only a cup ban, funnily enough, right? This was bizarre. For pushing him. Let me just see. Where is it? Oh, he kicked out. And he got an 8-game cup ban. And he's still serving it. So he's not going to play in the semi-finals or the final if I get there. And he'll miss the Charity Shield next season if I'm in that as well. And he's just not done it. He really hasn't done it, as you can see. But in terms of some of our players, Matt, you in the game? Sorry, Matt, I apologise. Matt is in the game. I didn't realise. So, let's go. Let's crack on. We are going to get a good 2-hour session in here, all being well, me and Matt, but I'm not saying we're going to be streaming for that period of time. I plan to stream for about an hour, give or take. Matt's got a load of players coming. Will Matt win the title this season? I think he's got a chance. Of course he's got a chance, but I think there's more chance of his rival fucking up than what there is Matt fucking up. So I do feel I make Matt favourite. He might beat AEK Athens in their game, but I think there's more chance of Athens then losing a couple of other games. So just to remind you, Genk being my biggest rivals, I had Genk, of course. I had them for half a season, and it weren't going how I wanted, and I left. But I've returned. That's why I returned to Belgium, of course. Cast your mind back to the last stream now. The sensational news live on stream is that Matt did not get the Barcelona job. He did not get the Barcelona job, which was absolutely brutal for him, which is why he probably opted to go to Greece. I think it was the right thing, in my opinion. I think there's always an element of regret. Whenever you make the move, you think, shit, should I have done it? Shouldn't I have done it? And so on and so on. Let me also remind you, the latest score now then on our World Tour is 10-9 to me. 14 is the benchmark. There's 14 playable nations involved in this game, which is April 2024 update with the Nix Patcher version 2.29. Genk nil, Ghent nil. Right, so that's given us an opportunity to extend the lead at the top, which is great. So 14, there's going to be 14 chapters, all being well, as you can see. And it's 10-9 to me at the moment. Matt, I still cannot get over the Spain thing, but you know what? It's old fucking news now. Old news. So, for the benefit of you guys on stream here, I am recording this for my YouTube to upload it as a part. I feel that some people that don't follow the lives, that only follow the story uploads, probably are missing out on bits and pieces. So I am uploading this as the next stage of the story. And for the benefit of that, if you see me talking and answering and you're thinking, what am I talking about? It's probably, as I've already done, answering people's questions or just people's conversation, that sort of thing. Okay, so Robles. Yeah, oh shit, yeah, of course, I remember this now. I played a complete, sorry Matt, I should be waiting. I played a complete second string, didn't I? Played a complete second string. So let's put Koopman in. Shana's going to start. Yep, there you go. Okay, now we need somebody on the right. Deltour. Deltour's been absolutely brilliant for me, hasn't he? He really has. And he comes in. Kiefer comes in on D. Oh, a big game. Arias are not the easiest side in the world, Matt. So the best of luck there. We'll have a look at your latest score in a minute, Matt. What we'll do first is we'll just familiarise ourselves with. We'll sort our team out, then we'll go to your latest scores and shit like that. That Zola has been absolutely brilliant for me. He really has. Hamilton go on the bench. Oh, no. Hang on. Who? Somebody for the right wing then. So we want... do you know what? De Wolf could go on the right, couldn't he? Yeah, we'll put De Wolf on the right. Hamilton on the left. Okay, and we need to change our striker, which we actually gave a game to Logis. It was his first game, and Mosquero, who I think is Falco Regen, doesn't look the dog's bollocks, does he? But he's certainly been performing, and yeah, all good, all good. Okay, let's have a look at the latest score then for Matt. Matt is winning 1-0, AEK 3, Olympiacos 0. What a fucking first half. No doubt Matt would want Olympiacos to win that, but Matt has got to hold on to this lead now. Mendoza's got the only goal of the first half. Arias have got money. They were early pace setters, actually. Arias have got a bit of money. Is it Aris? The Aris? Aris, right up the Aris. Plenty of money. I don't think they've got a big squad value. No, not really. But me and Matt are very guilty on our Game On challenge, as well as this game over 20 seasons. We're very guilty of being blindsided by a big bank balance. Now, one of Matt's signings here was this man, Brian Gill, the Messi regen. It was a risky buy, and Matt said he's having to sub him off all the time up before 70. But do you know what? 6, 7, 8, 3, 16 goals. He cannot grumble. And more importantly there, he's 3-0 up. AEK still winning 3-0. It could come to goal difference. It's a swing of 5 in favour of Matt at the minute. 3-0. 4-0 over there. 4-0 over there. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, they had 2 men sent off. That is crazy. 4-0, 4-0. Matt's going to be pissed off at AK. He would have been hoping that would have been a draw or an away win. But it is what it is. How much money did I pay you to get Dutch Warriors in the play? Mate, you've had your chance. You've had your chance, and you've still got one more chance. But whilst you're there, Mr. Mark Rutgers, hello, by the way, Mark Rutgers. Whilst you're there, Mr. Dante is there, of course. That is Trump City Towers, Trump Towers City, whatever it is. So it's you two guys in the playoffs in that game, and he's there on goal difference. So fight that cunt, not me. Right, okay, so this is our opportunity to go 11 clear. 11 points clear we can go, and let's just make sure we look at our next game. It's the Europa League. Oh, right, I didn't realise who we got. Quite happy with that. Would like to avoid Ajax. Like to avoid... I don't want Ajax, I don't want Spurs. I especially don't want Spurs or Atletico. Spurs, right? Spurs, this is why I don't want Spurs. They've been in that top two, other than last year, for quite a while. And when we won it with Newcastle back in 40, they were runners-up. There you go. So I don't want Spurs. I don't really want Atletico. So just need to avoid the winners of that game if I go through. If I go through, that is. Okay, here we go then. Is it Verton against... Mark, how's this pronounced? How's my team pronounced? Is it Cercle Bruges? Or Kerkel Bruges? I just call it Bruges. Fuck you, Wolf. Arsewipe. Okay, let's bring on... Shit, I forgot to put Lambert on, didn't I? I'm not really too fussed about not bringing Lambert on, if truth be told. For the simple reason... I want to, I don't like playing these guys. What's that say? Hang on. Miguel, let's both fight Mikey so he gets a win situation. A win-win, yeah, okay. One of us gets into the playoffs and the other gets to kick my... What the fuck? You fucking cheeky bastard. There's an option, right? You could have said for both of you to get into the playoffs, but no, you didn't. Instead, you resort to violence. Fucking violence. Okay, we've had our injury and we are 3-1 up, which need to continue that. I'm just going on full speed. Fuck all that shit. Okay, 4-1. We're looking good. We're looking good. Fine result. I'm not from Belgium, but it's Circle. Kerkel then, is it? Kerkel Bruges. Is that it? Kerkel? I don't fucking know. But do you know what? And I'll be honest with you, right? I'm really thick here, because it weren't until sort of like a couple of years ago that I realised what the spoken language in Belgium was. Spoken language is Dutch, isn't it? I didn't realise that. I actually thought Belgium... I mean, I'm sure they've got their own accent, haven't they? I'm imagining it's a bit like England, Scotland, isn't it? Scottish accent, Welsh accent, Irish accent. Circle. So Cercle Bruges. Circle with an S, as if I'm pronouncing it with an S. Who gives a fuck? I ain't going to be here for long. Just don't tell the fans that. So we've won. We're 11 clear. We are 11 clear. Okay, 9 games to go. Matt is all level. Now let me remind you guys, a couple of years back when Matt sensationally lost the title with Feyenoord on the last game of the season. No, it's half the country speaks Dutch, half of the country, the bad part, speaks French. Oh really? I didn't even know that. I never paid too much attention to it, to be honest with you. Okay, so you learn something new every fucking day, don't you? Yes. Oh, Corinthians. Fuck off! I hate this. I fucking hate the links and shit. They do my fucking boxing. They really do. Okay, so what we got going on the right wing over here? De Wolf's injured. How long's he out for? He's out for a few days. That's fine because Robles returns, which means Hamilton. What did he get me? He got me a 6 again. A fucking game, right? I win 4-1 and he gets me a fucking 6. What is that all about? Vladirin speaks Dutch. Well, it's called. It's a dialogue of Dutch. Right. Okay. Good stuff. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Got no interest in Dutch. Joke. Anyway, right, so we're going to go back into Europe now. The Europa League, right, it is a consolation, and I think the important thing about the Europa League, when you're at countries like Belgium, Greece, and maybe a couple of other low-rep ones, the Europa League is good. It retains your world reputation, I feel. Ordinarily, it's almost like a waste, and I've said that before, that it's a waste, you'd rather not be in it, but in a way you don't, because you want to be in Europe to some degree. even though it's a second tier, so to speak. So let's just hope that Benfica, no offence here, Mr. Rutgers, but let's hope that Ajax get knocked out. Empoli or Besiktas, I wouldn't mind any of them. If I've got to choose between Ajax or Tottenham, that will be a tricky one, who I want. Hamilton is just not... I can't even take him out. I was going to put Aquino in. Okay, straight into it. I don't want to take this game for granted here, but I'm quite confident. We've had some absolute stunning results in Europe. When we went to PSV and scored 4, we thrashed them at home. I felt really confident, and I actually felt really confident of beating Stuttgart, but it just didn't happen. I'm going to bring on Lambert now. We'll bring Lambert, we'll give him a bit of game time. Oh, there we go, we lead. It's disallowed. Oh, they've had a disallowed. Shit! Just need to avoid an away goal. There you go. Zola has been absolutely brilliant for me. You know, he's kept Hamilton out. He's done really, really well. And with 1-1-0, Ajax are in control. Besiktas are in control. Spurs are in control. Okay, 1 foot into the semi-finals. I guess, you know, whatever happens, we'll get to the Big Bruges derby then. Whatever happens, we get to the semis. It's a job well done. Okay, Club Brugge now then. Club Brugge, here we go. Massive game, massive game. For those of you that are wondering what we're talking about when Mark Rutgers just said playoffs, I run an interactive game called King of the Dugout. Anyone on my channel knows what King of the Dugout is because I've got videos on it. And those guys are involved in it. Both Miga Dante and Mark Rutgers, amongst other people. But those guys are involved that are commenting here today. So, oh, wow! Oh, no, wrong one. I thought it was Genk. Twat. Right, okay. So, Genk are playing now against Westerlo. What's the chances? They thrashed them 4-1. Wankers. 8, right. We're in touch and distance. We've got a big Bruges derby. We're going to have to keep an eye on Matt's Greek League, that's for sure. The Greek League is so fucking close. Our money situation, now this is interesting, right? Cast your mind back here that the season tickets kick in around April. They don't kick in July, they kick in around April/May. I would expect to get roughly what I've got going on there. 11 million from last year. I'd expect to get something similar, over £11 million. Let's, with that in mind, let me take a look at, let's have a look what Matt gets roughly. We haven't really looked. They might, 11 million. Here we go. Big game for you, Matt, here. Big game. Every game's a big game, no doubt about it. Let's just check Matt's income. Oh, it's not as much. 4 million, that's a bit wank, isn't it, Matt? That is a bit wank. Okay, so, I think we're all good. 95s can play. You can't. Aquino, is he fit? Yeah, Hamilton got me a 7, which means he'll start out. The reason I want to put Aquino in is because the board rated him as one of my talented players, so he's just not done it. Where's his best place? The old Phil Foden regen. I had him playing where Zola is, but Zola came in and did a job. Not gonna fucking piss around with that. Really not. Oh, he's back now, isn't he? So let's just go on our average rating here. Shana. Okay, so Shana. Fuck's sake. Shana's my youngster. He's done really well for his age. Okay. We're all good. We're all good to go. Right, a few options on the bench. Wondering now whether I should take off Alvarez. Alvarez is 7.50. I think Lambert needs to come back in. I think I've got to just swallow my pride. Oh, De Wolf's available. 79%. No, he's not. I'm going to bring Lambert back in. I can't really take him out, can I? Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Circle Bruges against Club Bruges. Come on, come on. There you go. That's what we need. That's what we need. Let's put the fucking... Do you know what, right? There was always an element of regret that I should never have left. I should never have really left them, to be honest with you. I'm actually going to bring Sunday on. And I regretted it. But, you know, we make mistakes during a save. You know, we all do. We make mistimed moves, departures and stuff. Okay, very, very happy with that. A derby's always a derby, isn't it? Fuck you. Right, Mosquera, Lambert, 10. Fuck me. Okay, so we're going to go look at Matt's latest in a minute. Most importantly, we have won. Are you ready for Matt then? Here we go. Where is he? He's winning 2-0. AEK have won 1-0. It's going to go to the wire, isn't it? So, yeah, going back to what I said earlier on, cast your mind back to when Matt lost the title with Feyenoord on the last game of the season. It was in his own hands. He was top. Actually, it's the same boat. It's the same boat. He was top on goal difference of Ajax. And the last game, he had a red card and he drew or lost. And Ajax won and he lost the title. And that was costly. That really was costly. Because it meant him having to have another year in Holland. Well, he had the option to leave, of course. So we are 11 clear then. 8 to play. Matt remains joint top. I mean, Olympiacos are not out of this yet. But there is only 5 games to go in Greece. Unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. And of course, Matt's got these games coming against AEK Athens in a second. And there's no doubt he would surrender the cup in order for 3 points in the league. We all know that. There's definitely. I'm going to have a look at all those. I'm going to have a look. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have a look at all those players that are being located on the scout. I'm obviously, as I said, you know, I'm looking around at players for next season with the concept that hopefully I'll be gone anyway. But you still got to do it. I think I discussed this with Matt. You've still got to make your signings ready just in case. There's no guarantee, absolutely no guarantee. And there's a couple of them that I'll just let go for. If I leave, there's a couple that I'd let go through, and there's a couple that I'll cancel and hope to bring them to my new club. We'll see. Right, okay. I've just thought of something, actually. I've just thought of 2 players to add to my shortlist, actually. It just dawned on me, actually. I can't believe I forgot to add these 2 players to my shortlist. One of which isn't such an issue because he's only a left back, and I'm not using left backs anyway. But the other is a striker, and I bet Matt has already got them. Matt will already have them there. So one of them is this left back. Where is he? Unless they've sold him, which it looks like they have. Hang on a minute, am I missing some? Hang on. I'm a little bit confused, guys. Sorry, guys, give me 1 minute. I'm a little bit confused now. Did I just go to the wrong fucking team? I went to the right. I've got confused. I've got completely confused with something. No, it wasn't him. It certainly wasn't him. Okay, we've dropped the bollock there, haven't we? We have dropped the bollock. So maybe it's at DC United. It's going to be DC there. It's this guy. Matt's not there, actually. Fuck me, look at that. When I went to DC United and he was in the Rezzies, and what the fuck, right, that was in the Rezzies. Look at that. Look how well he's done last season, and that's without, look at that. That is insane, fucking hell. And the left back's over here as well then. Ranieri, yeah, Matt's on him. Matt was always going to be on him. Sorry, I thought it was Sydney, but it wasn't. What does DC mean, Matt? I forget. Apart from defensive central, of course. Oh, sorry, DC, yeah. Oh, yeah, my mistake, Matt. I just totally forgot. I lose track sometimes. Okay, second leg of the Europa League. Our next game is... Right, well, we should... Look at this. I don't want to risk... I'd like to go far, obviously, in the Europa League, but I can't... It's going to be risky to take a risk on a 1-0 win. So I'm just going to go it completely as is and just hope. We just need an earlier way. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake! There you go. I don't take the risk and I fucking lose, which means I end up losing. Oh, right, okay. We've got the away goal, so that's all that counts. They now need 2 goals. Okay, let's make a couple of changes here. Robles as well. Hamilton, you can come on. Let's take off a defender as well. Let's bring on Shana. Let's just get the second goal. Put this game beyond reach. They've just scored. It was disallowed. Lambert. 2-1 to us. Okay, that'll do. We go through to the semi-finals. Man of the match, Arthur Lambert. And wow! Atletico 5, Spurs 0. Shitting hell, what a turnaround. Okay, so Atletico, Ajax, Besiktas. Who do we want? Well, we won. I'm glad Spurs went out. But remember, Atletico, Matt had Atletico. So out of those, I definitely want Besiktas in the semi-final. Definitely want Besiktas. Whether it will happen, I don't know. It's, you know, it's one in three. 1 in 3. Oh man, he's going to miss the first leg. Okay. Right. He's going. Oh, Lukian's not going. I'm not selling anybody else. Had to keep an eye on money, you see. Okay, here we go. Who are we going to get? We got Besiktas in the semi-finals. Who is Zola Regent? Mate, I have not got a fucking clue. Let's have a look at him. Great player, though. He's done so fucking well for me. I've no clue. No clue. But with a name like Christian Zola, you've got to think he's got Italian in him somewhere, ain't you? When you see the name Zola, we all think of Gianfranco Zola, don't we? The little Italian, the little magician almost, weren't he? So no clue who he's the region of. Oh, I thought, do you know what? I've dropped the bollock now. I thought we had a league game 2 days after. But of course, right, that's great news then. That's fucking great news. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, that's what we like to see. De Wolf's going to be available, which means Aquino will come out. We'll do that as well. Yeah, very pleased with that. Very, very pleased. Okay. You know, you've got to make the call really. I suppose you've got to look at your gap. Which one? I didn't want to take the risk on that Europa League. Right, okay. We're going to look at all these in a minute. He's not too bad, is he? It fucking pisses me off. Okay, let's crack on. I've still got to keep playing him, and I think he could lead me to Europa League glory. He could lead me to the domestic cup. You know, second tier triple. He could lead me to, and he's great, isn't he? He's been absolutely. It's my own fault. Really, I should have really worked on his contract as soon as I arrived. In all fairness, I offered him a deal, and I think he wanted $8,500. He's on $2,000 at the minute. He's on $2,000 at the minute, Lambert, 2.7 I think, yeah. And he wanted 8.5, and that was at the same time as when Liverpool came in. I offered him 40 grand in order to sway off. Then Inter came in, Paris Saint-Germain. I was so pissed off. But as I said, you know, it's a learning curve, really. There's always a learning curve. Okay. Let's go back. Let's just have a look at our. We've got no stream sniping here, Matt. Look at that for a player. I'd love to get that guy. I actually, right, every so often I'll send Matt the save and he'll do some scouting and he'll then add a load of players and then add them when we play a game next. And so I never used to do it, if I'm honest with you. I never did it, bizarrely, but I've started doing it now because I just think it really pays off to spend a bit of time without the other player having to wait, almost. There's a few players here that I believe. I believe that that's Lewandowski. I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. I could double check it if I wanted. See if there's anybody else. Yep, that'll do. I think I'd actually like a right winger, actually. I think, and we've got a couple of AMCs arriving, of course. I think I'd like a nice, strong right winger. I'm looking at it as if I'm going to be staying here. And I think if I have that mentality, you know, it's the right mentality. I think the defenders, one of those 3 defenders that I've got coming, I'm definitely going to be pulling out of. Definitely. There's no need for me to bring 3 defenders in. That Guardiola regen, he's definitely going to be arriving. Who's that Jesus in that? Is that a striker? I can't remember. We tend to be tracking a lot of the same sort of players. The striker's a 180, isn't he? It's a 180. So, see, I think I like the look of him. Finishing 15, off the ball 16, pace 19. I like him a lot. What's he bid? Oh, 3.4. Okay, good luck. You never know, never know. Still not 100% sure what I really need. As I said, I will pull out one of those defenders. And we'll see. We will see. Ugh. I'm not even going to look at jobs. I will not look at jobs. Okay, we've got the Belgian. All right, okay, so we've... Right, so... Why was... Oh, right, okay, I often wonder, right, when they do the postponements and shit, I don't always think they're sophisticated enough to get it correct. I could have had my... Right, so, hang on a minute. Genk are not playing, are they? Genk are not playing at the minute, this week, are they? No, right, so they're not got a game, right? So why the fuck, right, could Genk not have played the semi-final with me now, the first leg? You know, we could have played it. We could have played it. Fucking silly. It really is fucking silly. Oh, okay. So we recently sent you a letter about your experience at GP. You really want my response on the GP? You fucking don't. You fucking don't. Bastards. Right, okay. Guys, whilst you're there, there's a good handful of you there. If you want to know anything about this game, the history of it, or any screenshots, any stats, or anything CM related for that matter, even if it's from a different video, different subject within CM, let me know and I'll try and answer it for you. Okay, so let's focus now on this next league game. I'm confident. Confidence is high at the minute. It wasn't initially, and even with only two draws, it weren't until we were 6 clear of Genk, and we were then playing Genk, and I knew that if we lost that, we're down to 3, and you know, and I wasn't feeling as confident, but we beat them, which made it, you know, and the rest is history, really. Okay, so right, let's see. Matt's not got a game. We're going to go as is. Lambert, yeah, Lambert will play. Let me just check something on Lambert. Yeah, he's either foot, that's fine. I think Lambert's been playing on the left, though, actually, believe it or not. I think I fucked up. Okay. Let's just... I need to be winning by half-time. That is my new philosophy. I must be... If I... Oh, come on! This Keita was always a risky buy. With an injury prone of 12... It was always a risky buy. And I'm glad I didn't sell my backup defensive midfielder. But that injury aside, he's probably going to miss the semi-final of the Europa League, though, I would imagine. I'm going to take Robles off as well, I feel. Hamilton, what did Sunday get? Well, Sunday got me an 8. Do you know what? Sunday again. Okay. This is what we need. This is exactly what we need. Always away. 5-0 up at half-time, 5-0 at full-time. There you go. Job done. Hat-trick for Mosquero. Lambert again. Fuck me. 8 again for Sunday on the bench there. Genk draw at Warnant. Okay, so 7 games to go. Maximum of 21 points available. We are 13 points clear. We are looking good. We're looking good for that Belgian leg of the tour. Missed that. Let me just check something. He's out for a few days. I don't think he's going to be fit. Oh, Lukin suspect. Right, we'll sort that out in a moment. Let's just focus now on Matt. Is this... Oh, what a game. We've got to watch this, haven't we? We're going to watch this then for Matt. What a game this is going to be. We'll have to keep an eye on AEK as well, of course. Well, they've not got an easy game, have they? 4th place. Right, I think... Yeah, this is, you know, he's under pressure now. There's every chance. This is where AEK could slip up. This is the difference, I feel, playing in the lower rep countries. like Greece and Belgium, which, in all fairness, they are the lowest rep European nations that we've got. I think there's no doubt. Maybe Scotland as well, actually. But Scotland is so dominant. Okay, good luck, Matt. Good luck. He's playing his usual formation. Olympiakos, ugly formation. Good luck. Oh, they've got a red card. This is perfect for you, Matt. Fuck me, that could have gone either way. If you get a red card in the second minute, you are raging, aren't you? You are fucking raging. For it to happen to AI, you've got to love it, haven't you? Matt's had an injury, though. That's a bit shit. He's a good player that he's lost there. He'll be gutted at that injury. What is that? It's a potential shin injury. Park sent off after 2 minutes is just fucking awful, isn't it? It really is. 2-0. There you go. It's looking good, Matt. Looking good. You need, and this is what I was saying. I said this to Matt. There's huge element of luck. You need that little bit of luck in the game. And that is it. That is it right there. When you're playing the current champions the last 4 years, AEK are winning 2-1. 2-1 they're winning. They've come from behind. They've not even had a shot at goal here. So, yeah, I mean, he's in total control. I don't think he'll make too many changes. Look at that. I think he'll probably take Gill off. Gill's down to 83. Yeah, he has. He's taken him off on 83 minutes. It's the right thing to do and try and protect him. It's definitely the right thing to do. 5-0. The goal difference is going to be, looks like this is what's going to really make a difference in terms of goal difference. Let's have a look at the latest score. They are still winning 2-1 at 64 minutes. AEK. The problem is, Matt knows that he's still going to be top on goal difference, but he's going to play them soon. There you go, 6-0. Get in there, Matt. Oh, fucking hell. Another one of his top. That was a great signing, that was. I remember him showing me him. Great signing. Particularly at this level. And fucking hell, it's 3-2. AEK are winning 3-2. Jesus, fuck. Oh, they've equalised. Wow. Well, there you go. And as I said, right, the luck, you need to... There's bad luck and there's good luck. The bad luck is he's had 2 injuries, but he will take 2 injuries in exchange for a 6-0 win and his biggest rivals to draw. Let's take a look at that, see how that went. Yeah, it's deserved fit. But that being said, right, 4 games to go. He's still got to play AEK in the league. He's still got to play AEK in the league, and that's coming up. That is coming up. Okay. So this is what's that say? Is that an old timer casino playing? I will have to have a look. I will check that. Let me give me 1 minute. Right, where am I looking? Nah. There's only about 4 players. Mate, go look at Haaland. Jesus, right, Haaland. There's only about 4 players that are still in the game from the start. Let's go look at Haaland. Look at that. Look, he's unhappy. That is crazy, isn't it? Look at that. What a fucking monster. He really is. He deserves to be at a better team than Feyenoord. Let's be honest. No disrespect to Dutch teams, but he should be at a better team. You see this, right? This. I'm always going to build praise, right? But the caption is, big move close. That would almost be, yes, he's going to go soon. But he's not going anywhere, Unless I'm forced to sell somebody, they're not going anywhere. They can sit in the reserves and get splinters on their ass. Champions League, then. Newcastle United. It's always nice to see one of your former clubs doing well. Newcastle are there, riding high. And they're top of the table as well. It's always nice. And they brought a player for 119 million. I saw this guy praised at West Ham. And the next thing, Newcastle bought it for 119 million. Penalties 29. Fuck me. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Is he on my shortlist? He's great, isn't he? He's fucking great. Look at that. I think I bought him, actually. I think I did buy him, actually. Great player, isn't he? Okay, here we go then. Let's go to Turkey. Let's go to Turkey. Oh. I mean, I think in this particular session that we're having, as in, I think we'll play till about 3, 4 o'clock. We'll conclude the season. I've got no reason to think we won't conclude the season. We won't get it all on. We won't get it all on here though. That's just it. All on this stream. It's going to be Shana. Okay. Okay. Not the easiest, but I'm confident. I'm confident that we can do something here in Turkey. Was there like no text there for 30 minutes? Let's look at the match report. Look at that! Look at that! That is fucking stupid, isn't it? That really is fucking stupid. Unbelievable. We've got to get a goal. We've got to get an away goal. If we draw or lose 1-0, they've got such an advantage going into that second leg. There you go, Lambert. For Lambert again. This is why I'm going to miss him. Oh, fuck off! Fuck's sake! Hate it. Hate it. Game winds me up. So keep the language down, mate. Fuck off, you cheeky cunt. Check this out, Baz. Have you ever played? Have you ever, in 23 years of Championship Manager, have you ever played in the Greek League? Or, for that matter, I was playing in the Australian League. It's really bizarre, isn't it, after all these years? What's that say? Jason Wright. Hello, Jason. How you doing? I can't get half these patches to work. They don't. They all work, but they're sensitive as to how you set them up. But you've only got to set them up once. And there's plenty of tutorials. Oh, of course, Olympiakos. You'd have done that, wouldn't you? Because is it Olympiakos or is it Panathinaikos that start with Karagunas and Constantinople? Of course, I forgot about that, actually. This is the update, though, bear in mind, Baz. And now, I don't know if this is the same on the ODB, but it's got to be the smallest division in the world. It's got to be the smallest... Yeah, Olympic... I thought so. It's got to be the smallest division, 26 games. Now, Matt is on the brink of completing his 10th leg of the World Tour in Greece. But it's not over yet. For me, this is going to be my 11th leg. Fuck off. Well, do you know what? Yeah, you're in the contract till 47. So, go on the market. You ain't going anywhere. Go on, I don't really give two shits. Right, so we are looking good. This will be our 11th leg. Come on, Matt. You're almost there. You are almost there. 2 points clear. 4 games to go. Meanwhile, Robles isn't fit. We can't take right. Okay, Shana's coming out. Kaita's still not fit. Robles, I'm going to take Robles out. And I'm going to put in Sunday. Fucking, who makes up these fucking regen names? But he's done alright, actually. So I'll give him his second start. Okay. Genk. Oh, Genk have played. And they've slipped up, haven't they? No? What made me think they'd slipped up? Let me just... Oh! Fucking hell, Genk! They drew 1-1. I keep looking at Gent. Genk drew 1-1. So, we are 12 clear. We can go 15 clear with 6 to 8. I've tried many times. I can get the 24 database to work and the no work permits. However, I can't get the year to change. Send us a messenger if you can. Or whether it be via the forums or Discord or Messenger. And I'll help you, Jason. What Windows are you on out of interest? Windows 11 can be a bit of a bastard. It can be quite tricky, Windows 11. Let me know and just send us a message and we'll get you through it. Okay, so again, slipping up again. They're falling apart. Lambert again. Shit, Mac. Right, okay. Mac can be a bastard. I know fuck all about Macs, to be honest with you, mate. Although, that being said, I have got someone going before on a Mac. So it is definitely possible. There is a guide on the forums about it, but I have doing it. I have got someone going, but for fuck's sake! Come on, I was going to say, come on, we've only slipped up twice this season where we've been held to draw. Right, big result, big result. Yeah, stick a pin in that, Jason. Let me know, we'll see what we can do. I played this game on Windows 98 back in... Hello, Tekken, how you doing? Mate, Windows 98. You say Windows 98, almost right. Do you remember that loading page on a computer, the blue screen saying Windows 98 or even Windows 95? It transports you back to your childhood just like that. It runs Windows 11, I think, on the Parallels. I can still play the game with the October 24, but just... Yeah, I think it's to do with... It's to do with Frame Network, I think it is. It's like an extension that you need within Windows for certain things to work, one of which being Nick's Patcher. That was the real deal. Yeah, do you know what, right? I remember it, and Baz will as well, because Baz, for the benefit of you guys, Baz is my brother. We used to load it, you'd see that screen, you'd have that old fucking proper monitor, big chunky bastard, right? And it would be, you'd see it loading up, and the little fucking egg timer. Right, so, what we got coming up now? We've got the second leg of the Euro, no we haven't, we've got the first leg of the Spanish Cup. Right, okay, I want to go full strength on this. I definitely want to go full strength for this. Is he going to be fit? 88, he's not going to be fit. Robles will. So Sunday, what did Sunday get me? Sunday got me an 8. Got me an 8. Got to hand it to him, haven't I? Is this all today's data? Yes, well, it's April 2024. Because that's the update at the time. We're in our 20th season, so there's virtually no players left. I think Yamel's still going about. He's still knocking about somewhere. Yeah, he's still going. He's still going at the age of 36. And he's been on that fucking rolling contract all season long. But he's actually had a good season. And he's in a playable league as well. So, Yamel's going, and I think there's a few... I think... Yeah, he's still going. I thought he was. He's still going, Mainu. And there's a couple of others. I think that's it. I don't think there's anybody else. You got to think, we're looking at 20 years. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? It really is fucking crazy. Okay. Old man. Yeah, talk about old man. I actually bought him when I was at... who was I, Matt? Who was I when I bought him? Oh, I forget. I think it was Porto. It might have even been Genk. Okay. Oh, here we go then. Here we go. 2 legs. If I'm going to lose a game this season to a domestic team, it's going to be these cunts. Just need to get an away goal. Let's just get a nice early away goal. Give us a... There it is! And of all men, it's Lambert. Lambert, of course, a man who's leaving. Come on! Fuck you, Genk. A nice victory will put me in stone for the second leg. This is what we need. This is what we need. Did not see this coming, but not gonna grumble at all. We are going to make a few changes, though. I think we've got to. We're going to bring on Sunday. I think we've got to protect these guys. Mosquero, we're going to take him off as well. We can make 5 substitutes. I've got it as close to real life as possible. 5 out of 9. I know that don't help you, Jason, but with all the patches, I use misc patches to make it reflect real life. 5 out of 9 subs. Look at this. Come on. We all get that bit of luck. We said about the luck, didn't we? We fucking need a bit of luck in Championship Manager 0102, and that is it. Matt's just had it, and there you go. I think we've got 1 foot in the final. Why do you bother Why you bother leaving? Why you bother Lambert leaving? You are leaving after... Mark, to be honest with you, right? Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Once I've ticked it off, I will look to leave. But I still get angry at myself for letting it run down. I should, and I get angry with that cunt. I offered that prick 40 grand a week. He wanted 8.5. I offered 40 grand. Then fucking Liverpool spoilt it. Then Marseille. Then Paris Saint-Germain. And then motherfuckers Inter. It just angers me because he does so well. I don't like playing players that are going. I've got replacements coming because I've got to think worst case scenario. If a job don't come up, and the jobs are now, this is leg 11, so there's only 3 nations out there that I've not completed it in. Australia being one of them. I might make a return. You never know. Brazil and Greece. And everything else I've done it. Now for Matt, of course, Matt's still got to go to Argentina, Australia, Portugal, Spain. Matt's got to still do Spain. Okay, so We are 15 points clear. 15 points. Oh, what? Let's just hope Kaita or Kiefer is available. Genk have won 3-0. They're keeping up the pressure. Yeah, it's a whole patch. It's a whole Knicks patcher. So you got your Knicks patcher, and on the base of your Knicks patcher, you got all your obvious ones like your year, your speed, your coloured attributes, and a few bits and pieces. Then you've got the advanced sort of stuff, which I look into. Little things like, and most of which are applied on this. Little things like I can see AI club finances, for example, and that sort of stuff. I even have this. Training ground, adequate. You can see it 10 out of 20. It's got a rating. There's various bits and pieces. They're not... I mean, even on the base of the patcher, you've even got the fourth column of attributes right here, as you know. Okay, so we need to just check. Right, this is a huge game. Hamilton, you can come on the bench for this. I played CM4 94 back in 97. Loved that game. We could have 3 foreigners for Champions League. Oh, what a memory there. Trip down memory lane. Remember Roy Keane and Dennis Irwin, Schmeichel, Kanchelskis. Oh, mate. What? Yeah, I can get to some of a lot of the patches don't work. Leave it with me, Jason. I've got an idea, but we'll discuss it through. I agree with Jason there. This is the best CM by far. That being said, Tekken, you're right. Me and Baz first started playing CM 93 on the Amiga. Remember the old days of the Amiga? And you got that free non-foreign rule. And we used to play a formation. I would never play these formations now because as I've got older, they exploit the match engine. And it would be something like... Baz, do you remember this? Something like that? For free, something like that. I would never do it on this game because it would, I've come to not respect the game, but I play the game the way it's intended. So our rules on this game, for those of you that don't know, is must have 2 wingers, whether it be on the wings or at fullbacks or anywhere. Must have 2 wide players. Must have at least 3 at the back and not 2, because that will also exploit the match engine. Must not have Wibwob. Yes, Wibwob is a part of the game, but it exploits the match engine. So the only justification to having Wibwob set up is if you've got the computer AI to also have Wibwob. They don't. They have it mildly with the odd player. So for me, they're all no-nos. And we also have 7 transfer caps per season. These pre-arranged deals do not count. Okay, you have to put in a scoreline to enter the game. You have to put in a... was that from the manual? Was that from the manual, Tekken? Because I remember a lot on the Amiga games, 3 positions... 3 positions, swappy... Support man. Yeah, the support man button. So I haven't heard that terminology for ages. The support man. Mine's gone slow now. That's because I was watching Matt's game, I think. Here we go. Yeah, I'll tell you something about that in a minute. Oh, come on, that's what we needed. Yeah, because a lot of the games on the Amiga, I remember playing... Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker, Archie McLean's Pool, and Premier Manager 94, I think it was. You had a wheel, and the wheel had like a football top, a pair of shorts, and a number, and you had to put it to what it say, and it released a number for you to enter the game. It was to prevent copies, weren't it? It was to prevent copies. I remember it so well. I think Ultimate Soccer Manager had it as well. Okay, there we go. We needed a second goal, and look at it. It's Sunday. Love it when you substitute scores. Absolutely brilliant. He's got an injury. Sweeper, anchor, support man behind the strike. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Love Jimmy White's. It's funny, I think me and Baz used to play Archie McLean's Pool more, if I remember rightly. I mean, we go back before the Amiga, to be honest with you. We used to play the fucking Amstrad CPC, the Amstrad and the Commodore. Predominantly, I think our first computer as kids was the Amstrad CPC 464. We then went on to the Commodore 64. The Spectrum never really made the grade. And then, Amiga, then the PC. Okay, that is a massive result. 15 clear with 15 available. We are on the brink. We're going to play that Europa League now. Jimmy White was password. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. Because Jimmy White was by the same makers as Archer McLean's. They were the same makers. And I think you had like you said, you had a manual you had to go to. It would say page whatever, paragraph whatever, word whatever, and you'd have to literally, you know what I mean? So if I copied the game for you on floppy disk or whatever, because if I remember rightly, on the Amiga you could get what's called a workbench where you could copy the discs. You needed the will. You'd ring me up. Mike, what's the fucking, you know, absolute fucking history right there. Absolutely brilliant. I was only ever Windows 95 and Commodore and Master System. There was two versions of Master System. There was the original, then there was a second. Now the second one, you're going to know what I'm going to say here. It had the built-in game, Alex Kidd. Do you remember in Miracle Land? I played that on the PC. I love transporting to fucking old school because I have a few emulators on my computer. Yeah, I always type shot every time. I love emulators, so I like to play, and Master System had that as a built-in game, didn't it? I mean, I like the Nintendo. My wife Annie, she was a big SNES fan because she was sort of more 90s, the late 90s, so she was more SNES. I was more NES and the Amstrad. She don't know what the fucking Amstrad is. What did you get me? Fucking cunt. Right, okay, I've just thought of something actually. Let me just... Right, okay, we've got the Europa League. Now, this is really important, what I'm going to tell you in a second. Built game was Sonic. On the Master System, Mark II, for me, it was Alex Kidd in Miracle Land. There was two, because I think on the original Master System, the really first Master System, it was some sort of maze. It was like a long horizontal console. The Master System was a little bit more narrower, a little bit fatter, but it had, I don't remember Sonic, but that makes sense, Sonic. Sonic was predominantly Mega Drive, weren't it? It was predominantly, Sonic the Hedgehog was more Mega Drive as opposed to Master System. So what I'm thinking, right, I am 1 point away from clinching a title. Now that title will be clinched. As soon as it's officially clinched, it will go under... That's not what I want to see. Let me just click on my name. That'll go 13. As soon as I clinch that title, at that stage, right, I've officially ticked it off. At that stage, I will look at the job list. I went from Master System to SNES, loaded up SNES, played it with sister after... Oh, mate, it's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant, isn't it? I go through phases. I mean, I've got an Amstrad emulator, and me and my brothers, we I don't know if you know much about these older consoles. Before that era, you had to wait, so like fucking 4 minutes for a game to load up, right? You waited 4 minutes for a game to load up. Wow, he's losing. And you'd have to wait. And I play the game and I show it to my brother and I went, do you remember this game? And he'll instantly remember it. Certain games, right, you don't ever forget. You do not forget. And yes, my daughters look at my games and she goes, that looks rubbish. I played that on Roblox. And I said, well, it didn't fucking exist on Roblox first, did it? It existed here. Right, let's stop talking about all that shit for a minute. Alright, so Matt is going to be seething here and he's going to feel really under pressure going into the next game. The cassette tape. Yeah, do you not remember a cassette tape? Am I showing my age? Unlucky Matt. Am I showing my age here? Cassette tape. Before DVDs, CDs, you had floppy disks. Before floppy disks, you had cassettes. You had cassettes. Oh, for fuck's sake, how old are you? Fuck's sake. Fucking cassettes. VHS, not VHS cassettes, before DVDs, tape cassettes. Go and fucking Google it. Google it. You can still get them. Of course, recording songs. Yeah, bootleg, Jason. Hearing a song listening to the top 40 on a Sunday, right? And thinking, right, I'm waiting for a song to come on. Boom! You press record, and the fucking DJ starts talking over the end of the song, and you think, you wanker, you fucking ruined it, you twat. You know, absolutely, mate. On a Sunday, right? Anyway, had Terminator on the cassette tape. Now, incidentally, I had Terminator for the Commodore, but bizarrely, I didn't actually have it on cassette. I had it as a cartridge. Do you remember cartridges? I think they were quite common with, was it like the Ataris, weren't it? I think I had that, and I think I had Robocop, something like that. Two of them, and they were fucking awful. Oh, come on! 0-0 is going to see us eliminated. No, what am I talking about? 0-0 will see us through, sorry. Right, we need a second goal. We need a second goal. Look at that, we're dominating it, because if they take us to extra time... Right, I'm going to have to do a check on that guy, ain't I? The cartridge, yeah, the cartridge, because obviously a cassette takes 4 minutes or so, give or take, but a cartridge would be like your SNES, wouldn't it? Boom, boom, and it loads up. So cartridges were quite a new sort of thing. Right, we have scraped through to the Europa League final. Literally scraped through, and we are taking on the mighty Ajax. Woohoo! Mark Rutgers, are you still there? Are you seeing this, Mark Rutgers? We are playing the mighty Ajax, in my ex-team, of course, Ajax, who I completed my Dutch leg of this game with the mighty Ajax. Never lent it over. Fuck you, Mark. I fucking knew you'd still be there. Mate, if I lose 3-0, it's because I left a world-class team there. If I beat them, I'm a fucking hero. Fuck you. They've already started building my statue in Belgium, so fuck you. Into the side of the... Yeah, that's right. Side of the... It was like the side... I think it was at the side or the back. Yeah, you're right. I remember. I do remember it really well. I think the Spectrum was a 48K. The 48 stood for a memory, whereas the Amstrad was a 64. Same with the Commodore. Then, of course, Commodore went into Amiga, Commodore Amiga. Who managed Ajax? Who's managed Van de Ven? Don't quite know what you mean with that, actually, mate. Right, okay. So we are 1 point away. We are 1 point away. Kaita, when's our next league game? Yeah, no, fuck it. Kaita can play. Kaita can play. Who's the manager of Ajax in the game? Sorry, is that what you're saying? Who's the manager of Ajax in the game? Let's go and have a check. Let's go and check who the manager of Ajax is in the game. It is... I don't know who he is. He's a proper manager, isn't he? Let's just... Yeah, this guy, no, he's not. No, he didn't start in the game. I thought I recognised the name. Is it the same? Is it definitely the same play? So, Mickey van der Ven. Who's Mickey Van? You want me to check Mickey van der Ven? Is that what you're saying? There he is. Here he is. Here he is. Mickey van der Ven. Is that the ex-Spurs player? Yeah, oh, it is. It is the ex-Spurs. Oh, yeah, okay. Mickey van der Ven, the Spurs player. There you see. He did start the season as manager of Red. Do you know what, right? It is interesting. It's always interesting to see. It's always interesting to see. Okay, Genk 2, Club Brugge 0. Fuck you. We are not fucking this up. We are not fucking this up. We are going to fucking cross the finishing line here. We are going to cross that finishing line. Oh my god, look at that. That is Hakimi regen. He's on my... So the bid 68. Let's just check Newcastle. Again, look at that. It's a 2-horse race again. Newcastle, my ex-team. Let me give you a little bit of a history on... Look at that money. So we took over Newcastle and we were failing. We left in case if things were looking bad. We went back to England, went to Chelsea. That's when we left Genk and we failed. We left Chelsea, went to Celtic. We'd already done Scotland, but needed to get out. Then we went back to Newcastle and we did it at the second time of asking. Okay, Kaita's not fit. I was going to play him, but I don't think we can we? Okay, thanks for the nostalgic chat. Good luck. Appreciate that, mate. Definitely enjoyed the chat. Love nostalgic chats. Not a lot of people can relate to them because I'm older than most. Okay, here we go then. A draw will clinch us the title. Come on. Woo! Right. Now, the thing is, right, I'm going to clinch the title now. And I'm instantly going to look straight at the job board. I will be looking at the job board. Now, from Matt's perspective, This is the interesting thing, particularly because Matt hasn't done Belgium yet. This is interesting because if I were to leave Belgium now, right? Let's just check. So if I were to leave Belgium now, so you see we're on 12. If I were to leave Belgium now, and Matt was to clinch the title in Greece, he would go for the Bruges job because it would make sense. It would make sense, you know, because he wants to tick it off his leg, and it'd be the perfect job for him. That being said, Matt might lead Greece team to title glory, might leave, and then I would want to go to Greece. So it's really bizarre, really, how this is going to pan out. So we have clinched the title with 4 league games to go. We have got. I mean, would I leave straight away? Oh, Matt! Holy shit! Shit! Fucking hell! Oh my god! 2 league games to go. Oh shit! We've got to watch that game, haven't we? We're gonna watch that game next week. Oh, Matt! What the fuck? Matt has openly said if he were not to win the title this season, it would more than likely stay on for next season. And I get that. That being said, even if that were to happen, if he was to not win the title and I was to leave Bruges, he would possibly still look at going to Bruges. Right, I don't like it when it pauses like that. I do not like a pause. So just precautiously, Matt, just chucking in a save. Dante, you still there? What is your manager reputation? Right, well, if it's not world class, right, you can fuck yourself, right? Let's have a check at the reputations. Just get a quick save in. And I need to find out how long I'm streaming for. So I need to go and speak to the big boss in the other room. She's the general manager of streaming. Let's take a look at manager stats. So, yeah, world class in Belgium. And for Matt, very good. But it's a lower rep, remember, in Greece. And for overall, all nations. Now that, right, how the fuck I'm down to superb is beyond me. And the worrying thing is Matt's not even there. We're both superb. And this is the thing about when you go to a low rep country, it's a fucking risk. It is a huge risk. That's why winning the Europa League is important, or at least doing as well as I've done in it. It's really, really important. Well, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put Low just to lead the front line. Right. Matt, good luck. Matt needs to bounce back on that, don't he? He really does. I'm going to... Oh, he's suspended still, isn't he? I'm going to chuck Sunday on the right, because I think he fucking deserves it. I'm going to put... I'm giving a lot of players a chance here. I just think, you know... We're looking good, aren't we? We're looking very, very good. The left wing's done. Actually think I might leave it at that. No, Lukian can come out as well. Lukian can come out, and then that'll be our... And who's unavailable? Mosquero. Okay, here we go. 5-0 from the first leg. I do want to avoid defeat, obviously, which is why I haven't altered the defence that much, because I want to protect that unbeaten record. I mean, I say it's not unbeaten as such. We lost to Stuttgart in the Champions League, and that's been our only defeat. That'll do. What a shit game. That'll do though, and we advance to the final, where we are going to play. Oh, right, okay. So we are playing a team third in the table. So that'll do. Let's see how Matt's getting on then in the cup. Oh, he's losing. Shit, he needs 3 goals. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Matt. You better leave Belgium. This is the thing, Dante. I always knew putting Belgium in there was a risk. Not a risk, but it makes it, the challenge is there. Because to get to Belgium and to keep it high is difficult. Same with Australia, the United States, Brazil and Argentina. They're very, very difficult. But as I said, these two leagues and Scotland are the lowest ranked European leagues. No doubt about that. Okay, so Matt. We've got Matt's game. We're going to watch Matt's game on the 30th. We are coming to the month of May. What a month it's going to be. What we need to do very, very quickly is look at the jobs available. So to remind you now, I'm still looking for Australia, Brazil and Greece. They are the three teams, the three nations I'm looking at. None of those three are exactly high profile, are they? They're really not. Matt, what a game. What a game Matt's got now. He's desperate for a win. And let's say AEK are playing the next game. They're at home. You'd fancy them. This is crazy for you, Matt. Absolutely crazy. I know you're thinking deja vu all over again. And I think one thing Matt's probably hoping is that if he were to fail, that the last thing he wants to see happen is Olympiacos or AEK, their job become available, because he knows I'm likely going to apply for it. And that, you know, and it's interesting. I mean, me and Matt have vowed that once we've done the tour, as in around, then we will meet again in Germany. We've never been in the same league, have we, Matt? We've never been in the same league yet. Right, good luck, Matt. The very best of luck. You need something special here, Matt. I say special. You've just got to concentrate on your own game, I guess. He's winning 1-0. Yeah, he's in control. Did he run his luck out when he played Olympiacos? It's looking good. It's looking good. 1-0 though, it's slender, isn't it? There it is. He needed that second goal. Let me show you that guy quickly, Turnbull. He got him on a free transfer. What an absolute great player. He's one of those transfers that wasn't interested in him, but took terms anyway. Don't you love it when that happens? Because it isn't a common thing, but you know it happens. So when it does, because it's quite rare, but it does happen, it's beautiful. Okay, it looks like he's making a change now. Then Gil came off at half time. 77. He's probably taken Wanyama off. Wanyama? No, he's taken. Okay, he's done it. Then it looks like on the brink. 3 point. At least he's back on top for now. He's back on top. So let's take a look then. Wow. This is crazy, isn't it? This is crazy. And the last game, AEK. Well, they've both got difficult games. They've both got real difficult games. Wow. Genk have won 1-0. You can fuck off. Okay. We're all now waiting to see AEK's victory result. Oh, I've got a game. Okay, let's go to a full strength team now then. Zola returns. Right, let's just sort our whole team out. And we've had our goal to be number one the whole season long. I want to try and go at full strength. Shana. Yeah, that's all fine. Kaita, yeah. De Wolf, Robles, Lambert, Detour. Yeah, that's all good. Vermeer, Sunday, Alvarez, Aquino, Hamilton. Perfect. Here we go. It's more entertaining to see what's going to happen at AEK. But I want to protect this unbeaten domestic record. That's the important thing for me. Let's see the latest score. Oh, fuck off. Right, let's have a look at I can't look at the latest score. I can't look at the latest scores around when I've got a game. I think that's what it is. 4-0. As long as we do our job. Oh, fuck. Oh, do you know what? You can fuck yourself. Hopefully this cunt has pushed the referee over. Hopefully. Let's have a look what he got red carded for. That's going to be a long ban. 7 game maybe. Let's have a look now then at how AEK get on. Most importantly, we've won 5-0 at Gill. Whew. Here we go. 3-0 winners. Wow. Let me go speak to Annie a minute, guys. Let me speak to Annie a minute. What we are? Okay, it's fine. Should finish the season. Right, guys, we should finish this season on stream. Half an hour, guys. I've got another half an hour. We can see the climax of this season. He's already on my shortlist, isn't he? Oh, hang on. Got to check something. Very, very quickly. That Besser has signed a new contract at DC. He might have a release clause. I think if he has, it's going to be a huge one, but you never know. We've got an injury to Deltor. Oh, God. Matt. I don't know what to say, Matt. I really don't. Let's just check Deltor's injury. It's a few days. Oh, sorry. I was just wondering what I was trying to remember. Besser, weren't it? No, he hasn't. What a wanker. Okay. I actually think the United States have a higher rep than what I think. And you can normally tell the rep of a nation by the auto values of players. Okay, so. When is Matt's games? I've got games on the 8th. So this is bizarre. Hang on a minute. Right, okay. So I've got games on the 8th. I haven't got a game on the 10th, have I? Let's just make sure I've not got a game on the 10th. No, I haven't. So we're going to watch one of those games. Matt, I think I speak for the whole of YouTube here and the millions in attendance. Millions. They're cheering you on, Matt. They are cheering you on. And the motherfuckers better be cheering me on as well. The question is, guys, what game shall we watch? Shall we watch Matt's game or shall we watch AEK? What do you think? I think if we watch AEK, I might give shit away to Matt, maybe. I don't know. What's your views? Look at that. They're going to buy another player over there. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm confident we're going to finish this within half an hour. And what we'll do, once we finish the season, Matt, we'll end the session there for the time being. Get it all on stream, get it all on video and shit. When's my... Because I'm going to play a weak team over here against Anderlecht. I'm definitely going to play a weak team against Anderlecht because I'm going to want to play a strong team over here. We'll play a weak team against Ghent. And then, right, okay. Not so worried about the Ghent thing because it's a 7-day gap. Right. Oh, they're in the cup final, aren't they? Oh, that's why you're not playing Sunday. Okay, I get you. And they've won the cup. Well. Right, here we go then. Let's just finish our game. No game for Matt then. Do you know what? I really want him to do better. He's just not done it. It's just not done anything at all. So I've got a space going on the right side. I'm going to give it to Alvarez, I feel. I think Alvarez deserves it. He's got it more on merit. And I think we need to make a change over in defence. Shana comes out. Okay, here we go then. Match number 32 for us. In order to protect the unbeaten record in the league. Oh, come on. Fuck's sake. It really frustrates me because the chances are he's going to miss. If he's out for more than 10 days, 10 days or more, he's going to miss the final, isn't he? 16%. Robles can come off then. Let's bring on Sunday, who's had a good little run over there, hasn't he? Really has. He's done well. Alvarez is off as well. Let's bring on Sven, is it Svenen? Okay. Now for the bad news then. Of one of our, I think he was one at Lukian, and we bought him, yeah, 5 million. He's done well for us. Let's hear the bad news then. Wait for the bad news. How long's he out for? If it's a week, we might get away with it. Whoa, might get away with it. Might get away with it. Okay, so this is absolutely huge for Matt. I mean, look at that, right? The rescheduled games, 4 of the top 5 are all in action against each other. And to remind you there's the fixtures. Matt is at home to 5th place, and the league leaders are away to 3rd place. Olympiacos are not even going to finish. Fuck me, they can finish out the top 4. Jesus, absolutely crazy. It really is. Before I watch one of those games though, Matt, I'm just going to do... Just want to pick my team for the next game, which is going to be the last league game of the season for me. And I'm going to... Oh, good, he's suspended. That's a stroke of luck, isn't it? Because he weren't going to play anyway. I don't really want Mosquera to come in at all. I'm going to put Hamilton in on the right. I'm going to put Sunday in on the right. Aquina on the left. I'm going to let you start as well. DMC, I will put that to... Yeah, absolutely fine. And Alvarez will start as well. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Fucking 21 assists and 18 goals. Go on, Matt. Chedira's agreed terms. Fuck me. £68 million. Fuck me. Let's see how Newcastle are they still riding high? They're on the... Oh my god, look how close that is. Fuck me. We'll have to have a look at that, won't we? How that concludes. Okay. I mean, Mr. Dante's right. We've got to leave these countries, I feel. The reputation is going to be hammered. It's going to be shot to shit. Okay. Let's watch Matt's game. Let's watch Matt's game. Heracles. Now, of course, Heracles can still make the top 3. Is it top 3? But for them to make the top 3, they need to win and hope that AEK win. Oh, Matt. Oh, I'm going to watch this from afar. I'm going to watch this from afar. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. The very best of luck, Matt. And I speak for everybody out there that is, apart from any AEK fans. So Matt will be playing his usual formation. Good luck. First and foremost, he's just got to concentrate. He's winning 1-0. 3 shots to 2-0. Look at that. 2-0 considering the shots. 2-1. Now he's under pressure. Fucking hell, they're giving him a good battle. AEK are losing! They are losing! And as it stands... Wow! 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 Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit! It's still 1-0. Oh my days. Unbelievable. This ain't over, is it? 8 shots to 6. He's not exactly dominating the game. This is absolutely crazy. This is for his 10th leg of the tour. It's 4-2. AEK is still losing. 24 minutes to go. They have to win. They need 2 late goals, and PAOK need to avoid conceding 2 late goals. This is sensational. 5-2. Another change, it looks like, from Matt. AUK have they've just thrown it away, haven't they? They have thrown it away on the last game of the season after all that hard work, and give Matt credit where it's due. Minutes to go. Oh, they scored! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Oh, he's gonna be seaming! He's gonna be fucking seaming! I don't think he can believe that! He cannot believe that they've just scored 2 goals in the last 6 minutes! Oh my god! The thing is, right, I know we said about Matt staying on for another season if he didn't win it. He's going to feel that he just wants out. And that's exactly how I felt when Western United in Australia. I mean, it was even harsher over there because it was just a 1-game knockout. But that is fucking brutal. He did what he needed to do. He did exactly what he needed to do in that game. You know, he took control of it really early on. Well, he didn't take control. He took control goals-wise. Let's take a look at the stats. Oh my god, they had their goalie sent off. Fucking hell. We said about luck and red cards and goalies red cards or early red cards, and that is just fucking absolutely crazy. That is absolutely ridiculous. Matt will be fucking devastated. He will be absolutely devastated. Just want to check something on the FA Cup, see if Newcastle were... so the League Cup final, they won it on penalties. So they won the League Cup. They're out the Champions League, okay. So it's AC Milan against Bayern Munich in the final. Let me remind you, Milan won it last year with Matt at the helm. And it looks like they could retain it. And they have... look at that, they've stormed to title glory. I bet they're in the cup final as well. They are. They've got the cup final as well. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ! Oh my god, I can't believe that. I cannot just believe what's just happened. I really can't. And I think the worst part of it for Matt is having already been eliminated in the cup to AUK. His season ends up fucking potless. It really does. He cannot believe it. He really can't. And unfortunately for Matt, and I know he's not going to appreciate me mentioning this, probably or repeating it, but it does mean he stays on leg 9. Leg 9, it remains as leg... leg 9. It's 11-9 now. Okay, so a second string for us. A second string. Let's just get this game out of the way. Might actually keep the second string for the next game as well, just as a precaution. Before the cup final, even though it's 7 days. I mean, this ain't going to be an easy game. This was never going to be an easy walk in the park, and to play it with second string is a risk. But it's an even bigger risk with the Europa League final coming up. I'm going to put Lambert in over here. I'm going to leave Hamilton to stay. Logis has done a good enough job for me. Right, okay. I can't believe that. I really cannot believe what's just happened to Matt. Cannot believe it whatsoever. Look at that. It's always nice when your striker comes in. Okay, job done at Anderlecht. 1 league game to go. But first things first, we're now going to have the Europa League final. Let's just quickly set our team up very, very quickly. Okay, that's that done. Chapman. Is he going to be fit? 27%. He ain't going to make it, is he? He's not going to make it. It is what it is, isn't it? So I think Lambert, Detour, right, that's all. Detour, Shana, yeah, okay. Let's just hope that them guys are all fit, ready for the Europa League. Then we've got Ghent, then we've got Serang, if that's how you pronounce it, Serang, who will be finishing third. I still just can't get over, I cannot get over what happened in Greece. I mean, probably not as bad as the Feyenoord thing, when that thing happened with Feyenoord. Okay, game 33 from the majority of the... What's all that? I don't ever pay attention to what works over here. Genk have won 1-0. Okay, well done, Genk. Right. Lambert banned for 2 games. Why is that only coming now? Oh, well. Sorry, I had to do some work. Did I actually already... Mate, we're about to play it. We're about to play it. But did you just miss what just happened? Mark, tell me you didn't miss what just happened for Matt. All he had to do was better the Athens result. And he was doing his job to win the title. And then that happened. And he lost the title with that fucking... bizarre. Absolutely just fucking bizarre. It really was. I don't think he can believe it. He really cannot believe it. He's in a state of shock. And as for destroying me, fuck you. Fuck you. That's that striker. He's getting better and better, isn't he, Matt? That striker. He's definitely getting better and better. That was just crazy. That was brutal. That was cruel. Fuck AEK. Yeah. It was brutal. I mean, I think Matt was under no illusions that AEK were always going to be... I mean, I always felt AEK were more of a threat than Olympiacos. It was bizarre to think that Olympiacos had won a title for 4 years running. But what can you say? What can you say? You've really got to feel for him. You've got to feel for him. No jobs of interest. Is that what happened to... Mate, I'll be... I mean, as such, it did happen to me against Western United. But that's probably 2-1 to Matt now, because that happened to Matt with Feyenoord. So that's 2-1. Brutal ends to the season. You couldn't script that. You really could not script that at all. I just wanted to check that quickly, in case it affected Matt at all. Matt will be looking for players. Matt, can we get to Wednesday so I can play the UEFA Cup final? Europa League final? And then you've got a bit of time to... But Mikey, you... Well, but this is the thing, Mark, right? I said this, right? I did say it earlier on in the stream. If Matt was to fail and Athens or Olympiacos were to come available, Matt will be gutted because he knows I'm going to more than likely apply. So he's probably dreading it, to be honest with you. He'll probably apply to go to fucking Bruges. There is something I'm going to check. And I'll tell you what I'm going to check very, very quickly. Let's check how old the Athens manager is. 51, he ain't retiring. And he might leave, of course. He might move to another club. Nah, they're not retiring anytime soon, are they? Okay, the Europa League final. The Europa League final. Right. I mean, I'd be raging, and I don't think for a minute Matt ain't raging. He will be. He'll be really fucked off. He'll be angry. I know I would be. You know. Okay, the mighty Ajax then. Look at that. The guy that I brought for them. You may remember him because I think I had him somewhere else. Chelsea, weren't it? Do you remember this guy? Chacon. They've got some absolute fucking monsters. So I'm under no pressure here. I'm under no pressure here whatsoever. that they're going to beat me. So I've got no pressure. Let's get straight into it. Excuse me. But we've earned our place here. We've had a fantastic European run. The only defeat is against Stuttgart. And, I'm pretty proud of that. We had 2 draws against Real Madrid. We've got a bit lucky in the draw on the Europa League, to be fair. We've dodged a lot of big teams. And this is probably the biggest test. I'm just going to talk through this game because there's a long way to go. Right, okay. Still time. There's still time for anything can happen. A red card can change everything. We've just seen that in Greece. Robles is coming off, and I'm going to put on Sunday, who seems to be fucking performing heroics when he comes on. No, I'm going to leave Lambert in, actually. Come on! There you go. I was very, very apprehensive there. Very apprehensive. I can forgive you getting a 6, motherfucker, but that will do. That will do. It was very lucky. No, let's be fair. I had them on shots. I had them at 3-0 at one point, so I had them on shots. But I think you're right. I think if that game had gone on much more, they'd have hit an equaliser. I think we would have run out of steam. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So we've got 2 more games to go. 2 more games to go. Lukin's not going to be fit, is he? Oh my god. Yeah, you're fucking right. Now, let's just check something a minute. Wow. Oh, no. Ignore that. Well, no, there you go. And that, right, now this is the thing. That proves it. That proves that how important the Europa League is. That really does prove it. Because we were over here a minute ago. And there we are. We're back onto world class. Absolutely crucial. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. I've got 10 minutes, yeah? Okay, just so you don't come in. No, not come in, but you know what I mean. Right, we've got 10 minutes, guys. I've got a little bit more, but I obviously just want to conclude the season. No, fuck you. I was more good than lucky. Bollocks to you. Don't take away my glory. Why would you do that? I'm so fucking pleased about that reputation because it makes all the difference. It really does. We are going to make a few more changes here. We are going to play a complete weakened team here. I feel that maybe, even though we've got a 7-day gap after, I feel it's the right thing to do. I think there's no doubt about it's the right thing to do. Hamilton will come in. The left, I want... who's my left winger? Where's my left winger on to? And my right winger will be Sunday. And we're going to change our man up top as well to Lojas. Other than the goalkeeper, we've made several changes. No, hang on. Del Toro should be playing, should he? No. I want Del Toro to be rested as well. What did I do wrong there? Del Toro should be playing for should be out for Alvarez. Right. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Well, this stream's gone a little bit longer than what I anticipated. The whole fucking session's gonna... we're at 1 hour and 42 minutes. We've probably got about 5-10 more minutes. Matt's season is over. And I feel for you, Matt. I really do feel for you. What have we got available? We've got nothing of interest. I'd rather see nothing of interest available right now, to be honest with you. So we'll play Ghent. Then we'll play Serang in the final game. Let me just check something. When's the Champions League? Right, okay, so we're going to get to see who wins that Champions League. Milan, hang on. Milan have just won the cup, so they're gunning for the treble. Let's see, Bayern Munich have won the league. And they didn't win the cup though, did they? They're out the cup. Did they go out the cup really early? Yeah, they did. Okay, and we want to see the... Oh, wow! Arsenal did it! On the last game! No way! Arsenal won. Newcastle drew. Tottenham, oh my god. They did it on goal difference. That is brutal. Fucking hell. Can you imagine if that happened in real life? Arsenal snatched the title from Spurs on goal difference. Newcastle, they've just fucking blown it. They've totally blown it. That's crazy. West Ham were a big force once upon a time. Well, wow. Okay, let's just what we got going. Let's just get our last. Oh, we got a player out on international duty, haven't we? Okay, Zola, you'll be on the bench. Not that you're going to come on. And then we're going to go to full strength for the cup final, and then we will save after the cup final, guys. We will save the stream after the cup final. And I'm so glad I actually recorded this as a normal. It's going to take a long time to upload, but well, just need to protect that unbeaten record. Oh, come on! Oh, do you know, we're going to have to... And this is the reason why we put in the Rezzies. I'm going to bring in Shana for this. Shana's not really a DMC as such, but he can play there. So I forgot to... Oh, there's a red card there. That went to VAR there. You might have saw that. If I lose this on penalties, it will still count as unbeaten as such. The only game I've essentially lost is against Stuttgart. Okay, 20 minutes to go. We are going to bring on some of the big guns now, if we can. Robles is on. Alvarez is off. We're going to bring on... Oh, we did have a DMC there. Shit. Right, the big guns have come on. Can we find a winning goal? Oh, you fucking prick. I kept thinking this was a cup, actually. I don't know what made me think this was a cup. Oh, there you go. Right, let's just see what he got a red card for. He aimed a kick at him. Could be a big ban for De Wolf. De Wolf is actually... he's been a fantastic player for me as well. Okay, so the season has ended. 98 points from a possible 102. Cannot grumble with that. I mean, to be fair, 83 points for Genk is pretty fucking good. Look at that. What a mingy fucking amount of prize money. We've got one more game to go. We've got the Belgian Cup final. Right, okay, let's just save a bit of time over here. So let's get our team sorted out. Well, it'll come on. Yep. All good. Our goalie then has played in every single game. He's only conceded 20, 55 games. And he's won 45 of them. Of course, there was a lot of draws in the Champions League. Three draws in the Champions League. We did we draw in that second leg of the... Did we draw a second leg? Yeah, second leg of the Europa League semis, weren't sorry, the first leg, sorry. So our defence then is going to be 1, 2. Lukian, I'm going to play Lukian, and Shana is going to be on the bench. I think it's the right thing to do, Shana. And up top, obviously, Mosquero will lead the front line. Lowe just on the bench. Aquino will be on the bench. And then we're also going to play somebody else on the bench. Might as well be him. Oh, Hamilton then. So, 8-game ban. Following that very first game of the season, the Charity Shield, he got an 8-game ban, cup ban. And he's now going to bring it down to 1 game. Fucking... Oh, no way, Lukian ain't going to be fit, is he? Well, Shana will come in. Shana's an easy enough person to come in, but... Okay. Oh, my God. It's all to play for. All to play for. Let's see how we can finish off the season. Keep looking at this. Wow. What can you say? What can we say? If a job, I mean, there's less chance of Matt leaving now. I think there's now the more chance that if I leave, that might open up a path for Matt to leave to go to Bruges. Maybe. I suppose he'll also take into account, you know, will Athens make much signings and stuff like that? If it comes available, Mark, I probably would. If truth be told, if it came available, I would. No doubt about that. But I just need it to come available, really. Brazil's the last one. As well as that. Now, there's a lot of money circulating in Brazil. There's a fucking stack of money in Brazil. And the thing what we agreed with Brazil is it's over opening and closing stage. And it's 2 titles in Brazil, and only one of them is we agreed is sufficient to clinch the leg, as Matt has already done with Flamengo many moons ago. Oh God, getting tired. It's been a long day. It's hard working as a fucking championship manager. It's fucking hard work. Puts grey hairs on you. What hair's left? Okay, we're going to keep looking at that job information, I feel it's very, very important. That's not the same Sydney. I thought there was 2. Not really that bad. They've not got the greatest setup, though. What's Brisbane? Well, they've got a lot of loanees. I was going to say they've actually got a better team, but I mean, look, 4 of them are loanees. It's a tricky one. It's a real tricky. It was a big decision to leave. It was a real big decision to leave Western United. To be honest with you, let's have a look at the closing stage. Oh, they failed it. So Melbourne against Adelaide United in the final. Now Melbourne. Oh, that's Melbourne City. That's bizarre, isn't it? That's fucking bizarre. And that will take place, of course, on the 4th of July. Let's have a look. The thing about one of those stages of Brazil, as well as the main stage of Australia, is you can win the whole first stage completely, like, you know, perfect record. It doesn't mean nothing, because you go into that little group of 6 and then a group of 2. There's almost 3 stages to it. And you could go the whole of the first stage, second stage, winning every single game. And in that last game, that final, you lose it on penalties or lose it 1-0. And, you know, what can you do? And the worst part of it for me is that I lost to a red card. Red card proved costly for me. Okay, so Lambert will start. Lambert's got to start, hasn't he? Let's check my money, actually. I think we should check the money. A lot of season ticket money would have come in now. Yeah, plenty of money now to come in. Going to make a few offers here and there, I feel. Who's that? 5.5. I must have had an offer accepted. I like him, but I don't need an AMC. You know, let's be honest, we do not need an AMC. I like him. He's fucking great, isn't he? Okay, Kappa. Why would you say that, Mark? Why would you take that away from me? What the fuck does Kappa mean? Speak fucking English. I've got a replacement for Lambert. I've got my replacement for Lambert, and they are... There's that guy. And there's also that guy. I might, you know, I am going to pull out one of those defenders. That's for definite. Yeah, so we've got players coming. Who's that? Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, he's brought another player? Nice. That's a solid strike. That's better than the Venezuelan, I feel, Matt. Definitely feel he's better. Try to buy 105. Mate, he's not interested in me. He's not interested in me. I've got him on my shortlist. He doesn't want to know. I know what I was going to look at now whilst we're waiting. So, that's interesting. The season tickets is now 15 million this year so far. As you can see, 13 million last month. So it's April, May. 2 million, that's 15. It's a big increase. Huge increase percentage-wise. Okay, so Vermeer, he's got a 1-game ban, that's fine. Hamilton, we know he's got a 1-game ban. Of course, there's a possibility if a job don't come, we're still here. Right, okay, let me just see. Hey, mate, you got me back into Championship Manager. I want to do with your tips videos. Downloaded it from the Champion Forum. Appreciate that, Jonesy. Really appreciate that. It's always nice to read comments like that and not just the trolls. Glad, mate, there's no turning back, right? CMO 102 is the bollocks. It is the bollocks. And Bayern Munich have done it, so fuck you, Milan. But yeah, it's good of you to pop in there, Jonesy. And it's always nice to be nice. Right, one more game. We are going to put an end to this stream. It's going to hit about 2 hours. And fingers crossed, touch wood, we end it how we want to end it. And that is with victory in the domestic Belgian Cup. Meanwhile, let's have a look around. Let's have a look around the world. See if anything might come available. Thought I said diarrhea there. Central Coast. A little bit of money there, Central Coast. I suppose we just need to wait, don't we? And just wait for something to come. Because I think after the updates, of course, as you all know, people retire and shit. People retire. So who knows? And question, can you send the game that you have edited without any players assigned to a club? Could be interesting to have a new start game with no clubs. No, I can't, Mark, because it's you're on about the king of the dugout, aren't you? No, because in the editor, I've moved players to your club that you want on the auction, along with all the other 13 managers. So I can't. No, I can't. The next time I make an install with release all players, I'll let you know. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. No one's going to say it to me, so I'll fucking say it. Good luck me, alright? The Dutch Cup final. Dutch? Fucking Dutch, that's you, Mark. So the Belgian Cup final. Lukian is fit then. He is fit. Let's just double check that a minute. Lukian is fit. 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. Right, okay. That's perfect timing. Good luck. Oh, yeah, you wish me good luck, but you don't mean that, do you? You didn't wish me luck against Ajax, did you? So fuck you. Okay, here we go then. Oh. Can you show what your training setup is? I can do, mate, but I've not done anything. Everyone's in general. Goalies are in goal. I've not made no changes. I've made no changes. Everybody is as is, bizarrely. As soon as this is done, I will show you. We're going to bring Sunday on. Okay. That'll take us literally 4 minutes, guys. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm not liking this. Oh, there you go. There you go. And he signs off with a goal. Lambert, of course. Let me just remind you now. Lambert is serving a ban, domestic ban, but that's going to get thrown out because he's going to Italy. Bastard Judas. Okay, there we go. We've won the Belgian Cup. Lambert, the man of the match. Hopefully he'll get injured and the move will fail. And we have done it. We have won. I can't grumble with my season at all. Matt, I know Matt's probably saying, "Oh, fuck off! I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it." I get it. Matt, you know, I know how it works. Why is that there? Why is it telling me that on my fucking phone? You know, hang on. Let's just do it a second save, and then I'll show you. I've made on this particular save. I've made no changes on training at all on any of my. I don't think I have. I'll know if I have on any of the other teams, but I know I've not got anything here at Bruges. I know I've not made any changes at all. I'll know if I have on any of the others because I'll have the drills there. Right, okay. Let's have a go. Let's go straight to when it gets into its fucking. Oh, maybe I have then, because look, I've got them here. But no one. They're all in usual, and 2 goalies. Sometimes do it, sometimes don't. And as you can see, we have youngsters, we have listed, we have forwards, We have AMs. I think I was playing 4 at the back at that point. We have defenders, and then we have DMCs, and then of course we have goalkeepers. And I don't have anything with coaches either. I leave them all as is. Sometimes I just don't bother. So that's it from me, guys. Matt, that will be it now. Yeah, that will be it if you're still tuned in. And that's it from me, guys. A big thank you to all you guys that have popped in, interacted, even those people that have listened in on the game and even not necessarily said anything. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the kind comments here and there as well, guys. And that's it from me. Till next time. Woo! Take it easy.